Vodafone India Limited is the second largest mobile network operator in India by subscriber base, after Airtel. It is headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It has approximately 184 million customers as of April 2015. It offers both prepaid and postpaid GSM cellular phone coverage throughout India with better presence in the metros. Vodafone India provides services on basis of 900 MHz and 1800 MHz digital GSM technology. Vodafone India launched 3G services in the country in the January-March quarter of 2011 and plans to spend up to $500 million within 2 years on its 3G networks. Vodafone added maximum subscribers in July 2014, with 13.6 lakh new users joining its network to take its base to 17.12 crore. Vodafone is the second largest player and telecom operator in India after Airtel, with a market share of 22.95%. History. Hutchison Max Telecom Limited, a joint venture between Hutchison Whampoa and the Max Group, was established on February 21, 1992. The license to operate in Mumbai Circle was awarded to Hutchison Max by the Department of Telecommunications in November 1994. The cellular service branded Max Touch was launched the same year. Hutchison Max entered into the Delhi Telecom Circle in December 1999, the Kolkata Circle in July 2000 and the Gujarat Circle in September 2000. Licenses for these circles had initially been awarded by the DOT in 1994. 1997 and 1995 respectively. Between 1992 and 2006, Hutchison acquired interests in all 23 mobile telecom circles of India. Hutchison Max rebranded Max Touch as Orange from February 14, 2000. France Telecom acquired the worldwide rights for the Orange brand from Vodafone in May 2000, and planned to enforce its ownership of the brand in India. They made an offer to purchase part of Hutchison's India operations, but Hutchison India declined to sell. Hutchison retained the rights over the Orange brand in India, but had to pay a royalty to France Telecom. France Telecom left the Indian market in December 2004. HMTL was renamed Hutchison SR Limited in August 2005. In Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Haryana, SR Group was the major partner. But later Hutch took the majority stake. By the time of Hutchison Telecom's initial public offering in 2004, Hutchison Whampoa had acquired interests in 6 mobile telecommunications operators providing service in 13 of India's 23 license areas, and following the completion of the acquisition of BPL Mobile that number increased to 16. In 2006, it announced the acquisition of a company that held license applications for the 7 remaining license areas. Initially, the company grew its business in the largest wireless markets in India in cities like Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata. In these densely populated urban areas it was able to establish a robust network, well-known brand and large distribution network all vital to long-term success in India. Then it also targeted business users and high-end post-paid customers, which helped Hutchison SR to consistently generate a higher average revenue per user than its competitors. By adopting this focused growth plan, it was able to establish leading positions in India's largest markets, providing the resources to expand its footprint nationwide. In February 2007, Hutchison Telecom announced that it had entered into a binding agreement with a subsidiary of Vodafone Group plc to sell its 67% direct and indirect equity and loan interests in Hutchison SR Limited for a total cash consideration of approximately $11.1 billion. Hutch was often praised for its award-winning advertisements, which all follow a clean, minimalist look. A recurrent theme is that its message "Hi" stands out visibly, though it uses only white letters on red background. Another successful ad campaign in 2003 featured a pug named Churika following a boy around in unlikely places, with the tagline, "Wherever you go, our network follows." The simple yet powerful advertisement campaigns won it many admirers. Ads featuring the pug were continued by Vodafone even after rebranding. The brand subsequently introduced Zuzus, which gained even higher popularity than was created by the pug. Vodafone's creative agency is O&M, while Harit Nagpal was the marketing director during the various phases of its brand evolution. Vodafone purchases SR's stake. In July 2011, Vodafone Group bought the mobile phone business of its partner SR for $5.46 billion. This meant Vodafone owned 74% of SR. On February 11, 2007, Vodafone agreed to acquire the controlling interest of 67% held by Li Ka-shing Holdings in Hutch SR for $11.1 billion, pipping Reliance Communications, Hinduja Group, and SR Group, which is the owner of the remaining 33%. The whole company was valued at $18.8 billion. The transaction closed on May 8, 2007. In April 2014, India-based Piramal Group sold its 11% stake in Vodafone India to Prime Metals, an indirect subsidiary of Vodafone Group. Vodafone Hutchison tax case. Vodafone was embroiled in a $2.5 billion tax dispute with the Indian Income Tax Department over its purchase of Hutchison SR Telecom Services in April 2007. It was being alleged by the Indian tax authorities that the transaction involved purchase of assets of an Indian company, and therefore the transaction, or part thereof, was liable to be taxed in India. Vodafone Group plc entered India in 2007 through a subsidiary based in the Netherlands, which acquired Hutchison Telecommunications International Ltd, a Euro unregistered trademark S stake in Hutchison SR Ltd, a Euro, the joint venture that held and operated telecom licenses in India. This Cayman Islands transaction, along with several related agreements, gave Vodafone control over 67% of HEL and extinguished Hong Kong-based Hutchison a Euro unregistered trademark S rights of control in India, a deal that cost the world a Euro unregistered trademark S largest telco $11.2 billion at the time. In January 2012, the Indian Supreme Court passed the judgment in favour of Vodafone, saying that the Indian Income Tax Department had no jurisdiction to levy tax on overseas transaction between companies incorporated outside India. However, Indian government thinks otherwise. It believes that if an Indian company, Hutchison India Limited, conducts a financial transaction, government should get its tax out of it. Therefore, in 2012, India changed its Income Tax Act retroactively and made sure that any company, in similar circumstances, is not able to avoid tax by operating out of tax havens like Cayman Islands or Liechtenstein. In May 2012, Indian authorities confirmed that they were going to charge Vodafone about to the first 20,000 crore in tax and fines. The second phase of the dispute is about to start. The Bombay High Court on Thursday directed the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal to hear a Rs 8,500 crore transfer pricing tax dispute relating to the Indian arm of Vodafone Group plc from February 21 on a daily basis till a final order is passed. Mobile services. 3 grams. On May 19, 2010, the 3G spectrum auction in India ended. Vodafone paid to the first 11,617.86 million for spectrum in 9 circles. The circles it will provide 3G in are Delhi, Gujarat, Haryana, Kolkata, Maharashtra and Goa, Mumbai, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. On March 16, 2011, Vodafone launched 3G services in Uttar Pradesh in the city of Lucknow. It was the 5th private operator to launch 3G services in the country, following Tata Docomo, Reliance Communications, Airtel, and Aircel. On June 23, 2011, Vodafone launched 3G service in Kerala by joining with Idea in an intra-circle roaming agreement. Initially, Vodafone 3G services will be available in the following cities in Kerala: Ernakulam, Aluva, Palakkad, Thrissur, Calicut, Koyilandy, Alappuzha, Cherthala, Malappuram and Manuri. On June 28, 2012, Vodafone launched a new international roaming package under which the users shall have not to pay multiple rentals in the countries they are visiting. M-Pesa. M-Pesa, branded as M-Pesa, was launched in India as a close partnership with HDFC Bank in November 2011. Development for the bank began as early as 2008. the service continues to operate in a limited geographical area in India. Vodafone India had partnered with both HDFC and ICICI. ICICI launched M-Pesa on April 18, 2013. Vodafone plans to roll out this service throughout India. The user needs to register for this service by paying 100 rupees and there are charges levied per M-Pesa transaction. They can get recharge mobiles and DTH from M-Pesa and also they can transfer the money to other users and other banks also. Angel Stores. As of September 3, 2013, there were a total of 16 Vodafone Angel Stores in 14 states, all staffed entirely by women. Stores currently operate in Agra, Ahmedabad, Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Delhi, Goa, Haryana, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Kerala, Kolkata, Lucknow, Mumbai, Mysore, Pune, Shillong, Vadodara and Rajkot. According to Martin Peters, Managing Director and CEO, Vodafone India, the Angel Stores are a part of Vodafone Euro unregistered trademark's commitment to provide our women employees with one of the most secure and productive work environment. Additionally, our women customers feel more welcomed while visiting the store. Subscriber base. Following is the Vodafone India subscriber base statistics as on September 2014. Total number of Vodafone India subscribers, 141,519,840, that is 21.54% of the total 657,158,013 Indian mobile phone subscribers. Awards and recognition. The Brand Trust Report, 2011 published by Trust Research Advisory has ranked Vodafone as the 16th most trusted brand in India. Timeline, 1992. Hutchison Whampoa and Max Group establish Hutchison Max, 2000, acquisition of Delhi operations and entry into Calcutta and Gujarat markets through SR acquisition, 2001, won auction for licenses to operate GSM services in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Chennai, 2003, acquired SCEL DigiLink which operated in Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh East and Haryana telecom circles and rebranded it Hutch. 2004, launched in 3 additional telecom circles of India namely Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. 2005, acquired BPL mobile operations in 3 circles. This left BPL with operations only in Mumbai, where it still operates under the brand Loop Mobile. 2007, Vodafone acquires a 67% stake in Hutchison SR for $10.7 billion. The company is renamed Vodafone SR. Hutch is rebranded to Vodafone. 2008, Vodafone acquires the licenses in remaining 7 circles and starts its pending operations in Madhya Pradesh Circle, as well as in Orissa, Assam, Northeast and Bihar. 2011, Vodafone Group buys out its partner SR from its Indian mobile phone business. It paid $5.46 billion to take SR out of its 33% stake in the Indian subsidiary. It left Vodafone owning 74% of the Indian business. 2014, on April 11 Vodafone acquires 100% stake in Vodafone India. 2014, on August 6 Vodafone India launches Vodafone Red 4 new postpaid plans across India. 2015, on January 17 Vodafone launches its iPhone plans across India. See also Vodafone, Hutchison SR. References. External links, Vodafone India official website.